Proud by Poke here, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a dark, spacey, synth kind of beat for someone like Travis Scott or Future. So yeah, and this one is kind of simple, probably like one of my most simple tutorials other than like the Don Toliver ones. Before I get into this loop and a few other loops that I'm gonna throw in are going to be a part of a free loop kit that I'm going to be dropping soon, so please hit into that. So yeah, let's get into it. First, you're going to need this lead. Well, you don't really need this one specifically. The 6 lead from the Kindle Band's one-shot kit, Indigo, right here. Alright, so there's not really much special about this. It's really just like, it's pretty much one of those melodies where like a note hits on every beat and then there's like another low note that hits as like, you know, kind of like a bass line. And then I just changed that around the end over here. And also I made like the bass notes like a little bit lower than like the main notes, just so it doesn't like get too much in the way. First I put on the replica preset, the vintage darkness, and I did like put the mix up a little bit. It's pretty much just a delay plugin. And then I put on a Fin Micro, the Space Grinder preset, and I put the mix over here. Then I put on an RC20 Retro Color, Vinyl 3 preset, put on some stereo, the noise to 7.5, and I put that down a little bit, and that's really it. Put on some ROM, synth layer preset, I put the mix down. Then I put on an EQ, and then I just turned some stuff down that I didn't like, mostly like the low end. And then I have this like little synth right here, this reverse synth that I put in. First, I had this synth, the 9th lead from the same kit that I showed y'all earlier, the Kindle Bands kit. This and like the sound that I have like in the melody, in the loop, sounds way different. So the first and most important thing is Murder Melodies. Put the ground bell preset, and I did tweak this a decent amount. Even with the default ground preset, it will still have like a similar sound, so you don't gotta worry about that. And then I put on a fruity delay just to like make it like stick out a little bit more. And then I just put that to 66%, and this is how it sounds now. The next thing that I did is probably like the most important step. So I went onto this mixer track right here, which is like the track that has this melody, and then I put my cursor around this part on this recording, then I clicked it, and then I went over here, top left, I left clicked it, this recording, run it to WAV file, and then like it just gave me this file right here, and then I just reversed it. And then obviously it did have like some tail, so I cut that out. So yeah, that's probably like the most advanced part of the tutorial, but other than that, it's not really much. I have this arpeggiator from the DX7 synth. First, I put on Murder Melodies, the dark and low preset, and then with this preset, I pitched it up 12 semitones because, you know, without that, it sounds way too deep and it has too much low end and all that stuff. And like the other two effects already have a decent amount of low end, so I want to make this a little higher. Then I put on a shaper box, and then I use this preset on the reverse section, and then I put the mix at 50%. And then I put on a parametric EQ too to like pretty much, you know what the EQ does, so yeah. And then I put on another EQ to take out, not take out, but like reduce some of like the high stuff like around when it reverses, because that's kind of too much. And yeah, last but not least, we have the bass. It's the Abyss bass from Triphase's ATL Culture 2 kit. I pretty much have this kit in like, I think every tutorial I have. Nothing really special about this other than like the little slides that I added in for variation and because it sounds cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire loop right there. And as you can see, you don't really need too many sounds to make like a full sounding loop. If you liked it or learned something from this tutorial, then like and subscribe, and yeah, peace.